Hello. Hi, welcome back to Services. So we are discussing about 10th coordination, and this is Kishore. So how are you guys? कैसा रहा आपका दिन? ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮ ದಿನ? And ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ. So ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ tuition friends. Okay, tuition. Comment down. Okay, if anything is guys, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ if everything is going fine. ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆನಾ? Hello guys. Yes, now we are good. Network and everything is perfect. So hello, welcome back again. Welcome back to Harvard's Academy tuition classes. And this is Kishore. I'm here to teach biology. Okay. So we were discussing about controlling and coordination. Okay. So this will be the last session for the control and coordination. We will be completing it today. Okay. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಸೆಷನ್ನ. Okay. So how was it? How was it ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು? So all these chapters what we have discussed till day. Okay. So ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. So in case ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ today ಒಂದು 15 minutes quick revision ಮಾಡೋಣ. Okay. Once we complete this slides. Okay. Now can we start the session for today? Okay. So yes. So now we have understood about the tropic and nastic movements. Okay. So here is the tropic and nastic movements. ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, quick revision for 5 minutes. So tropic movement is basically unidirectional. Okay. Unidirectional ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಒಂದು ವೇದಲ್ಲೇ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. And it responds to the stimulus. Stimulus ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ ತಿರುಗಲಾರ್ದ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. So and it responds to the stimulus but not in that particular direction. Growth towards sorry, it's a unidirection. My bad. It's a unidirection where stimulus kade idirutte. This is a tropic movement we were discussing about, right? And growth, it is independent growth. Okay. And more or less permanent and irreversible. Irreversible antandre that action can be or cannot be. Anta reversible antandre it can be changed again before how the shape or size it is. But here it is saying more or less permanent and irreversible. It can't be reversible. Reverse agalla, right? And we have the slow action. Yes, it is actually a slow action ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ growth ಆಗಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಆಗಲಿ slow action ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. In nastic movements if we discuss non-directional response to the stimulus ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಡೆ ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಇದು ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ನಾನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನಲ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್. ठीक है. Growth independent movement. Okay, it is actually grow independently and it is temporarily reversible. In this case tropic movement alli it is not reversible, but in this case it is reversible, right? And next, immediate action. Yes, it is a immediate action according to the stimulus. See, as I told you, right? Examples alli flowers. Okay. Some will actually blossom in the day and some will at night. Okay. Yes. Now we'll discuss about the plant hormones. We have this plant hormones. Okay. Yes, we have this plant hormones. What exactly is the hormones? Okay. Do you if you ask, sir, do you think that plants also have the hormones? Yes, hormones ಇದೆ plants ಅಲ್ಲೇನು ಏನೇನು ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ. The first thing is See, carried out by the plant hormones, phytohormones. Okay, these are phytohormones. First thing, growth of the plant occurs in the 3 stages. See, growth of the plant occurs in 3 stages. What are those? The first thing is division of the cell division, formation of a new cell by the mitosis, division of the cell. Okay, and next thing is cell enlargement. Actually cell is been enlarged ಅಂದ್ರೆ cell large ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು, size ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು, ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. enlargement ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. next, increasing the size of the cell. yes, cell differentiation, cell specification ಅಂದ್ರೆ specific function ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. cell becomes specialized for a specific function, right? yes. Now types of hormones. See, this is a cell division, cell enlargement and cell differentiation. So these are the 3 growth occurring stages. Okay, now we'll see types of hormones. What are the types of hormones we have? Okay, auxin, okay, cytokinins and abscisic acid and gibberellins and ethylene. So these are the hormones we have. Okay, now let's understand this hormones. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಇದೆ, ಯಾವ ತರ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಈಗ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? Now let's start with the auxin. Auxin ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, see, cell promotes elongation in the shoot. So this is the actually shoot, okay, stem ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಫೋಟೋಟ್ರೋಪಿಸಮ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಲೈಟ್. ಫೋಟೋ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲೈಟ್, ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಲೈಟ್. and geotropism means towards the gravity. Okay, towards the gravity. What is happening? Control phototropism ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲೇಬಲ್ ಫೋಟೋಟ್ರೋಪಿಸಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೋಟೋಟ್ರೋಪಿಸಮ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಲೈಟ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇದು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಕಡೆ ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಹಾ. And also the geotropism means geo means gravity, towards the gravity. Okay, it pulls towards the gravity. When the light falls on one side, auxin moves to the shady side. See, here we have the auxin. Okay, so here what exactly happening is, I'll take this black. Now here the cell is getting, iದೇನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, the sun is here, the auxin molecules are here. Okay, and once the sun is here, this now ಇಲ್ಲಿ state ಇದೆ. Okay, now it is here. So the molecules will go at the shady side. It enlarges, also it bends towards the light. Okay, enlarging plus bending. Okay, so this is how the elongation works, cell elongation works. See, when the light falls one side, auxin moves to the shady side. One side the auxin moves to the shady side. Light is here and the molecules are here. Okay, cell grow longer, stem bends towards the light. Help in fruit development. Actually auxin helps in fruit development. Now let's go gibberellins. What are the gibberellins? See, gibberellins are nothing but help in the seed germination. It actually helps in the seed germination. Okay, seed germination it will help. Now promotes the flowering. It actually, gibberellin actually promotes the flowering of the seed. Can you see here? Okay, growth, germination, helping in the germination and helping in the flowering, and promotes fruit development. After the flowering, it also helps in the fruit development of the fruit. Okay, so these are the 2 types of developments which we have seen. Is first thing is a auxin ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? See, auxin ಅಲ್ಲಿ elongation plus towards the stimulus. Okay, reacting towards the stimulus. Here gibberellins only help in seed germination. Cytokines. So what are the cytokines? See, cytokines are nothing but so it promotes cell division. It actually promotes cell division. We have seen the cell elongation in auxin. Here the cell division we are seeing. See, here cytokines means cell division, cell division. Okay. So here found in high concentration in fruits, seeds, rapid growth regions. Okay. So it helps in cytokine promotes cell division and regrowth. Cell division and growth. See, can you see here? So first the cell is getting divided and it is growing. Okay. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಲ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೆಲ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Okay. It is actually growing. Cell has been divided and growing. देखो. So as shown in the image here. Now, abscisic acid. What is this abscisic acid antandre? I'll just explain you in clear. See, inhibits growth. See, all the cytokines, gibberellins and the auxin, these three are actually growth. Okay, this towards the growth. This is the growth regulator. Regulator means stopping. Regulator means stopping. So what we are seeing here, inhibits opposite of auxin and gibberellins. Okay, it is actually opposite to, those are for the growth, but this is for the regulation antandre stop madodana, regulation and nindirdu tadiyodu. Causes whitening of the leaves. Okay, causes whitening of the leaves antandre leaves biddu bidodu. Yavag bilutte antandre, see, when the abscisic acid namge neer iddiralla. Okay, so when the plant doesn't have the sufficient water around it. Okay, so here what happens, this thing actually closes the stomata so that there is no excess of water leakage, or there should be a sufficient water stored right in the inside the plant anta. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟಾ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ, so that the water will be stored inside the plant, and excess parts of the plant ಏನೇನು ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, like leaves, it will be leaves ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿದ್ದೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, simple, I'm saying you again, understand. Causes whitening of the leaves. Why it is causing whitening of the leaves? Abscisic acid, what it will do, it actually closes the stomata during when there is no water near the plant ಗೆ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತಲಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟರ್ ಇದ್ದಿರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದ ಬಾಡಿದಲ್ಲಿರೋ ವಾಟರ್ನ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟೋನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದ ವಾಟರ್ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಇರೋ ಕಡೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅನ್ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಇರೋದು ಏನೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿದ್ದ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ಲೀವ್ಸ್, ಅದನ್ನ ವೈಟ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೀವ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಸಿ, this is the most important, induces dormancy in the seeds and the buds. See, induces dormancy in seeds and buds antandre, here what happens, it actually stops the seeds from germinating. Okay, dormancy ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ವರ್ಡ್ ಅರ್ಥ, dormancy ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೀಡ್ ನ ತಡಿಯೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಸೀಡ್, ಡಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸೀಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ತಡಿತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೀಡ್ ನ ಗ್ರೋ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಂಡ್ಯೂಸಸ್ ಡಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸಿ ಇನ್ ಸೀಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬಡ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಗ್ರೋ ಆಗ್ಲಾರ್ದಂಗ ನಿಂದಿರ್ಸ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್. ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಸರ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಾ ಅಂತ? ಎಸ್, ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ವೆನ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ವಾಟರ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್. ಹೀಗೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಹೇಳಿದಿನಲ್ಲ, ವೆನ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ವಾಟರ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್, ನೀರಿಲ್ಲ, ಬದುಕೋದ್ ಹೆಂಗ ಅಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಅಬ್ಸಿಸಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ಸ್ ತರ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ಸ್, ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಡ್ರಾಟ್. ಡ್ರಾಟ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀರು ಇರಲಾರ್ದ ಒಂದು ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ತರ ಇದು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಹಾ, ನಾವು ಕ್ಲೋಸಸ್ ಸ್ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟಾ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಟು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಲಾಸ್. ಸಿ, ಆಸ್ ಐ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನು ಸ್ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟಾ ಯಾಕ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ವಾಟರ್ನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡದೆ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ನೀರನ್ನ ಅದರ ಬಾಡಿದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ, ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು ಏನೇನು ಅನವಶ್ಯಕಾರಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಏನೇನು ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಲೀವ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಎಸ್. ಸಿ, induces dormancy in the seeds and induces dormancy in the buds. AB in the roots ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Okay, ABA in the roots and helps plant respond to the drought stress. Okay, so this is a one water stress and here in the roots with water. Okay, clear? Yes. Now where were we? Yes, ethylene. So what is this ethylene? It actually stimulates fruit ripening. Remember this one, fruit ripening. What exactly this fruit ripening means? Fruit ripening ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿ ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹಣ್ಣಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ ರೈಪಿಂಗ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್, ಸಿ this is actually a gas. Okay, ethylene is like a gas. So it actually providing the stages to ripe the fruit. See, first it is in this color and this is in this color and later it will be in the red. This is a tomato. Yenagta ide idralli. Okay, so what is happening here? This is called as fruit ripening. Means magyagiddu hannu aagta ide. Clear? Yes. So this is called a fruit ripening here and promotes leaf and fall and aging. Okay, so ethylene ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ promotes leaf fall and aging also. Clear? Yes. So understood till now? So ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆನಾ? If anybody has a doubts, please do let me know. Okay, क्या हाल चाल? We'll give a break for you. Are you guys here? Why there is no comment section? इतना dull है आज. Guys, at least give a thumbs up if you are watching, concentrating. Faizan, hi sir, hi. How are you? आपका दिन कैसा था? Let's just chat, talk with you guys for a minute. As you are new to me, I'm new to you. Okay, I'm not new. No, I'll be coming daily. You can watch it. Okay, so how was your day? Guys, only 6 members. In 6 members. Anybody? It was all right. Okay, all right. Okay, ठीक है. How are you? Oh, thank you so much for asking, man. Yeah. So yes, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Thank you so much. क्या ही करे, काम का स्ट्रेस ज्यादा हो गया. क्या ही बोले. अभी चैप्टर का बोलूं क्या मेरा जीवन का? जी बताइए आप ही. But still, I'm fine for you. Okay. Yes. Guys, be little attentive and communicative यार. ये थोड़ी क्लास होता है. क्लास मीन्स इंटरेक्शन रहना चाहिए. Yeah, so understood till now. Okay, so whatever which I have discussed, okay, control and coordination, there is one more slide. If we discuss, quite good. Arey, thank you yaar, thank you so much. Section never give up. Yes, thank you, and you too, Faizan. Thank you man. You too, never give up. Yes, never give up. Yeah, so we are at the end of the chapter. Okay, only last slide, which actually says the difference between, okay, so what are the different types of hormones which we have seen, the functions and the locations. Okay, Yes. So what are those? What are those? What are those? What are those? अरे स्क्रीन का भी ना, हाँ. ओके, होता रहता है जिंदगी में ऐसे, ठीक है. तो वी हैव टू मूव ऑन. Move on. Okay, ignore just like an obstacles which we have ignored, just like someone which you have ignored. Yes, coming to the topic hormones. Hormones, we have studied about auxin. Auxin में क्या हो रहा है? Okay, auxin में shoot. Okay, shoot tips located, where it is located or produced at in the shoot. Yes, why in the shoot? Because it actually towards the stimulus, right? Phototropism and geotropism. Remember, please remember. ठीक है? हाँ. Now the function. What exactly the function of auxin? Promote cell enlargement. Okay, enlargements बड़ा. ठीक है? And control phototropism and geotropism. See, as you can see in the illustration image. Clear? Now, what are this gibberellins? Gibberellins which we have seen already. What are the gibberellins? It is at the stem region. Okay, is at the stem region. Promote stem elongation, help in seed germination. See, promotes stem elongation and helps in seed germination. Seed germination यानी कि देखो, ओके, सीड से एक पौधा बनना, पौधा, हाँ पौधा, सीड से पौधा, ठीक है. आई नो अ बिट हिंदी, सो आई यूज ऑल द लैंग्वेजेस हियर. ओके, हाँ, ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಸೀಡ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಸಸಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಅ ಸೀಡ್ ಜರ್ಮಿನೇशन. सीड जर्मिनेशन ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, सीड से लेके पौधा तक हो रहा है. ठीक है, हाँ. Next, cytokines. Cytokines are nothing but the which is located in the fruits and seeds. Okay, rapid growth area. Okay, what are these functions? Let's look at the functions. Promote cell division. It actually promotes the cell division. Okay. Hey, those who are coming online right now, comment hi. Hi करके टोकन लिख के बाहर क्लास का अंदर आओ. ठीक है, then listen the class. Type hi hi hi. Yes, meanwhile I will be explaining here. Now we have the cell division. अभी cell division बोले तो क्या, कहाँ है वो? In the cytokines. Cytokines से लेना क्या है? Yes, the division of the cell is happening. Okay, but where can we see this thing? It actually produced in the fruits and the seeds. It is produced in the fruits and the seeds. Yes. Abscisic acid. Okay, what is this abscisic acid? So here various plant parts. Okay, here we have this in the we can see this in the various plant parts. What actually functions ಏನು ಇದ್ರದ್ದು, ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, see, it inhibits growth, causes wilting of the leaves, means ಇದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಹಿಂಗ ಬಿದ್ದು ಹೋಗೋದು, ಹಿಂಗ wilting of the leaves ಅಂತಂತಾರೆ. as you can see in the image, wilting of the leaves act as a stress hormone. okay, plant को stress बिಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. okay, even plant also have a stress. क्या करें? okay, just like all the living being, stress ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. even for the plants. understand, ನಿಮಗೊಂದು ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ದೇವ್ರು ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾನ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಡ್ರಿ. okay, even plants have the stress. ठीक है, so move on, as in the comment says, never give up. yes, now ethylene. so what is happening? It is actually we can see in the fruit. Okay, in the fruit ripening regions. okay, so what are this ripening ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಹೂ ಆಗೋದು or ಮಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಹಣ್ಣು ಆಗೋದು, if it is in the fruits or flowers. clear? now functions ಏನು ಅಂತ, stimulate fruit ripening, which I already told you here. Promotes leaf fall and aging. it actually promotes root falling and aging. ठीक है, so this is fruit ripening and this is actually fruit leaves aging. okay, so any doubts guys? any doubts? ಯಾವುದೇ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. Clear? So by saying this, we are ending the topic of control and coordination. Okay, so just let me know how the session was, how the entire chapters was in the comment section right now. Okay, wait, I'm not closing the session. Okay, we'll do a little, what we say, a revision of the session. Okay, so be in the session, do not go anywhere. Maar dunga abhi, ठीक है, कोई गए तो in a joke. Okay, joke. Now, okay, so just let me know, let me know guys in the comment section. So are you able to understand? And so far what we have taught, is that good? Okay, need anything to be improved or need anything to be added, so that you guys can understand easily. Okay, so language ka or in the way we are teaching. Okay, so anything is as such, you can comment us. Okay, so that we can able to work it on. Clear? Now let's start with the revision of the session. Okay, जो कोई फर्स्ट टाइम आ रहा है आज सेशन में लाइव, प्लीज 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 थोड़ा सब्सक्राइब कर लो. ठीक है, प्लीज टू सब्सक्राइब ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಯಾರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಲೈವ್ ಗೆ. And we are going to do a small quick revision. Okay, very quick. Okay, only important topics. Clear? Yes. Now guys, control and coordination. Control means controlling. When you have a control of anything. Coordination means working together. We call it as coordination. ಜೊತೆಯಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನೇ coordination ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. And now control and coordination in humans. Control and coordination in humans. क्या हो रहा है humans में? दो चीज, nervous system and endocrine system. Nervous system and endocrine system. And here we have two types in the nervous system. What are those? CNS and PNS. CNS means central nervous system. PNS, peripheral nervous system. Okay, central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. So in central nervous system we have two again. What are those? Brain and spinal cord. What are those? Brain and spinal cord, right? So brain and spinal cord. In brain we have forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain, right? And spinal cord we have complete spinal cord. Okay, now peripheral means, see, peripheral means we have a two nerves again here, cranial nerves and spinal. Okay, what are this? Cranial means arises from the brain, okay, to the other parts of the body to respond or to give the information, pass the information. And spinal nerve, what is the spinal nerve? Actually it arises from the spinal cord. Means when you are going somewhere, ಯಾವಾಗಾದ್ರೂ ನೀವು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಕಾಲಿ ಏನಾರ ಮುಳ್ಳು ಚುಚ್ಚಿದಾಗ ಆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸ್ಪೈನ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಸ್ಪೈನ್ ಇಂದ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? Now this is a complete about the nervous system which we are going to learn in this chapter. Okay, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಓದೋದು ಇದೆ. And endocrine system ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? There are the hormones which we are going to discuss later. Clear? And this is a nervous system. Stimulus, remember guys, stimulus is nothing but any change in the environment or a surrounding, okay, that produces a response in the organism. मेरे में एक्चुअली रेस्पॉन्स आ रहा है कुछ एनी साउंड और लाइट और स्मेल से. ठीक है, नाउ receptors, we have the types of receptors. What are the types of receptors we have? See, first thing, understand about the receptor. Cell are a group of cells present in the sense to detect the stimulus. It actually detects the stimulus and convert them into the nerve impulse. Now here we have the photoreceptor, phonoreceptor, thermoreceptor, olfactory receptor and gustatory receptor. Photo means photo light, eye receptors. Phonoreceptor means, okay, sorry, ये वाला ear. Thermoreceptor is completely body में रहता है. This is thermo. Clear? And olfactory means the smell, खुशबू से. And gustatory means taste. With the taste, we'll get to know. Okay. Now, response and effectors. Yes, we have seen this, response and effectors. Once, Aisa, which we have touched. the fire. Now what is happening? The fire actually, the thermoreceptors from the skin actually passes the information to the spinal cord. The spinal cord actually reverse it back, okay, and it will give the muscle. It will give the muscle, and what exactly happens? We actually take out the hand, okay, from the fire. Clear? This is the response and effectors. Now clear? Neuron, what is the important thing? What is neuron? Neuron बोले तो क्या? Neuron ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ neuron is a basic structural and functional unit of a nervous system. Remember this. Okay, basic structural and functional unit of nervous system. What exactly the neuron doing? Come, let's see. The functions of a neuron. It actually receives the signals from the sensory organs. Sensory organs in the signal ತಗೊಳ್ತದ like eyes, ears, skin, etc. And process and interpret these signals. Process करता है और interpret करता है, ठीक है? It takes it the information and interpret. Okay, ऐसा हो रहा है क्या? ठीक है, और इसको ऐसा जवाब देंगे अंत. It will actually sends a signal. Send response to the effectors. Effectors ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the muscles or the gland for an action. Clear? Yes. Parts of neuron. See, here we have a parts: dendrites, neuron. Okay, we call it as a cyton or cell body soma. And this is a axon. Okay, axon we also that covered with myelin cells, and this is a nerve ending, or we can call it as axon terminal. ठीक है? Yes. Now what is happening? A simple इसी में दिखा देता हूँ. आप इधरले ತೋರಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ. Information ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ಬಂದಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಇದರಿಂದ ಡೆಂಡ್ರೈಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. From the dendrites, the electrical impulse will pass and it will go to the end of the axon terminal, right? By passing cell body, axon, right? And it will reaches the nerve ending or axon terminal. Here, these neurotransmitters will release the chemicals, okay? Chemical energy, chemical signal release in the form of a chemical signal and attaches to the other dendrites. Here, attaches to the other dendrites. Attaches to the other dendrites. So this is how the nervous system works. Okay, the nerve impulse and everything works. And important thing, the gap between the two neurons is called a synapse. Okay, remember it is not connected. Okay, एक न्यूरॉन दूसरा न्यूरॉन से जुड़ा नहीं रहता है, ठीक है? उसका ब्रेकअप चलते रहता है, तो इसलिए सो दूर से ही कनेक्शन. हाँ बोलो. हाँ हेड. Okay, इधर information हो. सरी पास ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ತಗೋ. So this is how they behave. ठीक है? Yes. Now what happens here? So the neurotransmitters will actually convert as a chemical and it attaches to the other dendrites. Okay. So this is how the nerve impulse. Nerve impulse ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Dendrites, cell body, axon terminal, synapse and neuron. Clear? Yes. Now, ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈ nerve impulse? Okay. Till where the information is being taken? It has been taken till the neuromuscular junction. Okay. Neuromuscular junction. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? So the nerve ending made the neuromuscular junction so that the nerve message can make the muscle contract. Okay. So ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? The information has passed to the muscle. Now the muscle what will do? It actually contract. ಅಂದ್ರೆ respond ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತದ ಆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಗೆ. Clear? Yes. So neurotransmitters ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ yes, neurotransmitters are actually in the synaptic ಇದು. They are the chemical messengers. Okay. So these are the chemical messengers. Yes, we have seen how the neuron works, right? So types of neuron we have: sensory neuron, motor neuron and interneuron. Sensory neuron carry messages from the sense organs. Okay, sense organ eye, ear, okay, nose or brain to spinal cord. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? Motor neuron carry messages from brain or spinal cord to the muscle or gland. ठीक है? Messages from brain to muscle or glands. Interneurons connect sensory and motor neurons. Connect sensory and motor neuron within the brain and spinal cord. Clear? Yes. So guys, tell me क्या boring है क्या? So discuss कुछ करो, hi लिखो, कुछ तो लिखो. Those guys who know who are seeing. Yeah, we have the types of action. So what are the types of actions? Types of actions are nothing but voluntary, involuntary, and reflex. Voluntary is nothing but see, these actions are actually willingly ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದು ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, ಇದು ವಾಲಂಟರಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದು ಬಯಸ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ, ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಯಸ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತಾವ, ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ವಿ ಡು, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ವಾಲಂಟರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ವಾಲಂಟ್ರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೂ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿರಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ, ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಕೋಲ್ಡೆಡ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲಂಟ್ರಿ ಆಕ್ಷನ್. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೂ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಕಾಂಟ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಸಿ, ವಾಲಂಟರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್, ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್, ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸಿಂಗ್. Involuntary is nothing but pumping of the blood and peristaltic movement, contraction. Reflex means, I told you, right? So that is this. Reflex is nothing but, see, the action cannot be controlled by our own will. This also cannot be controlled by our own will. But thinking is not involved. We won't be thinking. Spinal cord is involved. In these two, both brains are involved. Here the spinal cord is involved. Withdrawal of a hand. Okay, example. And these are the examples: coughing, knee jerk, and touching hot objects. A reflex arc. Okay, most important. Okay, isme reflex arc. So what is this reflex arc? Reflex arc is nothing but, see, when you touch the stimulus, the heat object, the information will be passed to the spinal cord, and the spinal cord itself gives the response, it not to the brain. Remember, spinal cord itself go and touches the, it gives to the effector, means muscle, to take that back. ठीक है, अब ब्रेन ಒಳಗ ಬ್ರೇನ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಅದು ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರಕಲ್ಕ यहाँ पे जो होना हो जाएगा ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅದು ಆಗ್ತದ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಬೇಡ, ನಾನೇ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಪೈನಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಗಿವ್ ದ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್. ठीक है, yes. Importance of reflex action: provides immediate and automatic response to the harmful stimulus. Okay, and protect the body from the injury. And also we have the save times. It actually save times by avoiding delay thinking of the brain. Okay, and helps in surviving and the safety. Clear? Now the brain we have 3 parts. Okay, क्या क्या है? Forebrain है, Midbrain है, Hindbrain है. Clear? So in forebrain we have cerebrum, hypothalamus and thalamus. In hindbrain, cerebellum, pons and medulla. This we see. And these two brain, right and left side brain, actually connected with corpus callosum. What exactly it do? It is a bridge between right and left brain. Passes the information. जो right में है left में देगा, left में है right में देगा. Just like a postman. ठीक है? Yes. See, what are the functions of corpus callosum? First, communication bridge. बाद में helps in sharing the information, helps in coordinating of both side, improve learning and memory. Allow half of the brain to work together. Sorry guys. Forebrain. देखो ये forebrain. Clear? यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा forebrain में? See, in forebrain, the large and most complex part of the brain, this we also called as the largest part of the brain. Clear? And in this thing, we have the higher level of functions such as thinking, pursuing, and controlling voluntary actions. देखो, forebrain we have cerebrum, control intelligence, memory, learning, emotion and voluntary movements. ಓಕೆ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬ್ರೇನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದರದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಬಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಆಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವ್ cerebrum, what it will do? Control the intelligence, memory, learning, emotions and voluntary action. Thalamus, what is the thalamus? See, thalamus is here, hypothalamus is under the thalamus, and below that we have a pituitary gland. Here it actually a relay station, passes the information to cerebrum, and hypothalamus regulates hunger, thirsty. Okay, all these things it actually regulates, right? And passes to the thalamus. Thalamus actually give it to the cerebrum. Clear? हाँ, मिड ब्रेन में क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? It actually connects fore and hind brain, connects, okay, forebrain and hindbrain. Clear? By transferring the information here. Regulate flex movement of eye, head and neck in the response to the visual and auditory stimulus. Helps in processing sensory information. Okay, see, we have the examples here. What exactly the mid will do? Pupil adjustment होगा, turning head होगा, blinking of an eye. Blinking of an eye कब करेंगे आप? देख रहा हूँ सभी, ठीक है? हाँ. So we have this staying alert and attentive. Staying alert and attentive, ठीक है? Guys, you have heard in this, PUBG में stay alert. Yes, right? I guess you guys have played. Yes, how that is being to the midbrain. Okay. Yes, now we have the hindbrain. Hindbrain in the hinda, piche, hindbrain. Now what is happening here is, see, cerebellum, first thing, controls the balance and posture coordination of the body movements. ನೀವು ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ, ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ಸ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಪೋಸ್ಚರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ಸ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಪೋಸ್ಚರ್. Pons means helping in relaying signals between the different parts of the brain and controlling the breathing. Pons means it actually controls the different part of the brains, brain alla, actually in different parts of the brain, I'm so sorry, and controls the breathing. It actually controls the breathing. And medulla oblongata controls involuntary actions like heartbeat, breathing, blood pressure, vomiting, salivation. ठीक है? Medulla oblongata, what exactly it is doing? Controls involuntary action like heartbeat, okay, and breathing, blood pressure, and vomiting and salivation. Okay. Now see, as you can see the functions here. Clear? Protection of the brain. Okay, protection of the brain में क्या है? ब्रेन को प्रोटेक्शन कैसा मिल रहा है अंतनोद, कैसा मिल रहा है? We have the brain skull, which we call it as a cranium, and also protected by 3 membranes that we call it as a meninges. Okay, that we call it as meninges, and a fluid called cerebrospinal fluid. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಏನಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ? cerebro. Okay, so that we call it as a CSF surround it, which acts as a shock and absorber and protect it from the injury. Spinal cord, yes, it is same as the brain, but only one thing is difference is, first here we have the cranium, but here we have vertebral column. Vertebral column means backbone. Okay, yes, and everything is same, meninges and CSF is cerebrospinal fluid. Okay, yes, glands, exocrine and endocrine. Exocrine in the sense there is particular organ alli aagtada. Endocrine ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it actually inside the blood में अंदर घुसेगा, घुस के मार बोलेगा, ठीक है? So blood ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ directly. So examples ಏನು? Glands, pituitary gland, thyroid gland and adrenal gland. Here we have examples of sweat gland, salivary and tear. Okay, so here we have exocrine and endocrine. Exocrinally have ducts, pore suctions to specific organ, and here ductless and releases hormones directly in the blood. ठीक है? Yes. Yes, what are the 3 meninges? Yes, So if you want to see the three meninges, okay, here we have these three meninges. So we are the doubt has been asked in the comment that what are those three meninges? So as you can see the three meninges here. See, dura mater, arachnoid matter and pia mater. So these three are the meninges which protect the brain. Okay, clear? Those who have cleared, thumbs up, maro. Okay, give a thumbs up once you understood the doubt. Okay, dura mater, arachnoid and pia mater. Yeah, where were we? Yes, so secretion substance like enzyme, saliva, sweat, mucus, etc. and and we have this secrete only hormones in endocrine. Clear? Yes. Pituitary gland we have. I have this in the last. I'll just explain all these things in the table. यस सो हार्मोन्स, इसमें हार्मोन्स है, ठीक है, क्या क्या है वो हार्मोन्स? ग्रोथ हार्मोन्स विच इज इन द पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड. व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इट विल डू? इट एक्चुअली हेल्प्स इन ग्रोइंग. ओके, ड्वार्फिज्म एंड जाइगेंटिज्म. ड्वार्फिज्म मींस गिड्डू, ठीक है. जाइगेंटिज्म मींस लंबू, ठीक है. यू रिमेंबर दिस थिंग. व्हाट, हु इज डूइंग दिस थिंग? पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड. ओके, बाय रिलीजिंग द growth hormones. Now, thyroxine which we have in thyroid gland controls metabolism of carbohydrate, fat and proteins. Clear? And parathyroid idರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ parathyroid gland ಇರುತ್ತೆ and it actually regulates calcium and phosphate. Okay, calcium and phosphate levels in the blood. Thymus hormone thymus hormone, it actually in the chest part ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Thymus gland helps in the development of immune system. Helps in development of immune system. Insulin. हाँ देख रहा हूँ. बंद करो. Hearts. ठीक है. Take the hearts. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Now, insulin. What is insulin? Insulin क्या हो रहा है? Insulin pancreas. Okay. Pancreas release the insulin. Why it is releasing the insulin? कुछ काम नहीं है क्या? काम ही ये है, ठीक है. क्या है? लोअर ब्लड, इट एक्चुअली लोअर्स द ब्लड शुगर लेवल. इट एक्चुअली लोअर्स द ब्लड शुगर लेवल इन द ब्लड. ओके, ब्लड शुगर लेवಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶುಗರ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ನ ಲೋವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ಸುಲಿನ್. ಗ್ಲೂಕೋಗಾನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ಯಾಂಕ್ರಿಯಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ರೈಸಸ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಶುಗರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಗ್ಲೂಕೋಗಾನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ರೈಸಸ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಶುಗರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಅಡ್ರಿನಲಿನ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅಡ್ರಿನಲಿನ್. Okay, adrenal gland. And what it exactly do? Emergency increases heartbeat, breathe rate or blood pressure. Okay, it actually give you the energy देगा आपको, ठीक है. क्या है वो? adrenaline hormone. Testosterone, that is it will be there in the male, that is in the testis, and it actually control the development of the male sex organs and also secondary sexual characters. Okay, like mustache, growing and all the after the puberty. Estrogen, this is actually ovaries which we can see in the female here, controls the development of the female sex organs and secondary sexual characters. Clear? Yes. Now, control and coordination in the plants यार. इसमें क्या हो रहा है? There are two movements, nastic and tropic, which we have discussed. Non-directional response to the stimulus, and it is a indirect, non-responsive towards the stimulus. React ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಬಟ್ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಸೈಡ್ ತಿರುಗಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗ್ರೋತ್. ಹೆಂಗಾದ್ರೂ ಗ್ರೋ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಟ್ರಾಪಿಕ್ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೋ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲಸ್. ಆ ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಕಡೆನೆ ತಿರುಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ and it is a dependent on the growth. Clear? Yes. So tropic movement ಅಲ್ಲಿ we have this phototropic, thigmotropic, geotropic, hydrotropic and chemotropic. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೋಟೋ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ phototropic which is in the light Okay, and thigmo is means touch, and geotropic means actually gravity. Okay, towards the gravity where the shoot will actually grow out and the root will go down here. Hydro means water. Okay, the stimulus side actually idu hogta irutte. Okay, as you can see here, the roots are reaching towards the water. Clear? And chemotropism means grow towards or away from the chemical. Clear? Yes. Now we'll see nastic movement. What is nastic movement? Thigmonasty and photonasty. Thigmonasty is nothing but non-directional movement in the response to the touch. Same, okay. In the sensitive plants, when you touch what you touch, if you touch the touch me not, actually it gives a response, but non-directional, directional alla. And photonasty means, photonasty is nothing but it actually non-directional towards the stimulus, but it actually reacts. See here, like the flower, can you see? Stimulus ke react agta irutte in a different way. Night time dali open agta irutte, day time ಅಲ್ಲಿ close ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯಾವುದು ಮೂನ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಡ್ಯಾಂಡೋಲಿಯನ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಡೇ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂಡ್ ನೈಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ photonasty, react only to the light. Okay, and thigmonasty react to the touch. Clear? Yes. So we have the difference between tropic movements and nastic movements. And we have the types of hormones, plants alli, auxin, cytokines, abscisic acid, gibberellins and ethylene. Okay. Now it will, it actually, these two are the developments. Okay. These and this one, these two are the development of the plant, but this regulates the plant. Stop aguthe. And ethylene actually help in the ripening of the fruit. Okay. So guys, by saying this, okay, the revision of the class is also done. So just give me the comments, at least thumbs up for the efforts which you have put to sit in the class and to listen all the chapters, means 1 and 2. Clear? So just comment on how exactly it is. Class ella chanagirutta, class ella chanagi agidena. Okay, anything which you want, you can let me know. and also, so by saying this, we are concluding this chapter. We completed the second chapter as well. We actually completed the second chapter as well. Okay. So see, one information which I wanted to give you is, check out our Instagram page. Okay, check out our Instagram page today after the session. We are actually starting a weekend batches. Okay, for who are not in the regular tuition, those who wanted to check their capacity of understanding the chapters. We are running one program every Sunday. Sorry, that you can come, you can choose any chapter of your wish. Life process, control and coordination. You can write a test. Okay, you can write a test of 80 marks, and there will be 1 hour study hour also. You can study. You can first choose your topic, study for 1 hour, and we will give you the question paper of 80 marks. And once it done, we will be giving you the question, revising the question paper discussion also will be there. So likewise, it helps you that how much you have understood about the chapter. Clear? So those who wanted to join, so they can come or call, okay, or you can mail. Okay, so where do you want to come? You can come to the academy. As you know, the academy address is in front of the Government Polytechnic College, first floor, near AMS Dental College Road, Raichur, Karnataka. And we are also present in the Google Maps. Okay, you can check it out, the location, or before coming, please do give us a message. Okay, message is in the description of this YouTube channel. Okay, or this session. You can contact us anytime. contact means thoda night mat karo yaar, after 9 please. So from 10 to 8:30 is our working, so where we can able to reply you. After 8:30 we'll be so having our personal lives also. Okay, clear? So but we will eventually we'll try to reply, okay, as we are available. Okay, clear all? So ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ next start heredity, sir. Definitely we will start the heredity. Okay, but next every day we will be having the tuition classes. Okay, tomorrow probably won't be there, but you just follow our Instagram page. We will give you what will happen today, when the next session will be, and which subject is going to be. Either it is a maths or it is a science, or in science we have a bio or chemistry or physics. That will be letting you know. Okay, so guys, clear alla? So anything else? ಏನಾದರೂ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾ? ನೀವು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ you can drop us a comment. Clear? Yes, by saying this, I just wanted to conclude this session for today, and next update will be given next tuition avaga, when the next session is going to start. Check out our Instagram, follow our Instagram. Okay, okay, so there we'll give you our regular updates. Okay, so by saying this, thank you for joining, everyone who are watching this live. Thank you for joining, and please make sure to subscribe and like the session, and please do share it to your friends also who are in need, who are far away from the city, who can't able to reach out to the cities for a good education or good tuition classes. We are doing these services of yeah. So guys, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Clear? And see you in the next session. Okay, so have a good day. Please read well. Okay, read well, concentrate on the topics, concentrate more on the important topics from the chapter. Complete chapter पढ़ने का नहीं है, ठीक है? So ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ important chapter pick ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓದಬಹುದು, so that you will be having a less stress over the subject or the particular chapter. Clear? Yes. So thank you so much for joining guys for today. Good night. Okay, and please take care of yourself, and please do read well. If anything is necessary, you can reach us out, okay, from the WhatsApp, or you can visit our branch as well. Bye bye guys, good night, see you in the next session.